Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Orby back with another how to get better at Warzone for beginners Call of Duty video. Today we are going to be talking about how to increase your accuracy, how to get better aim in Call of Duty. This actually will work for Warzone and just regular Call of Duty multiplayer, so you can use this at your leisure. There's a lot of things you can do to help along with this. I would say the number one thing, if you feel like you are missing tons of shots and you're just always a little off to the sides, turn your sensitivity down at least a step from where you're at, maybe a few steps. Work your way back up as we go through what we're about to go through. There's nothing necessarily wrong with running a higher sensitivity once you have mastered the previous sensitivities. You can't just jump straight into Call of Duty and start on like whatever a 5 and then you jump to a 15 and expect to be dead on the first day. It's going to take a little practice. You're going to have to work your way up there, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So the best way to do this, and as far as what you want to do to start with sensitivity, is really just keep turning it down. If you're still not locking on, if you're still not bang 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 pretty close on, just keep turning it down. It's gonna feel super sluggish. That's okay. We're gonna work our way up through that. But the best way to work on your aim is gonna be in custom games. Now we're in Cold War here because it's the newest game and because I don't own Modern Warfare on my PC, but it actually works a little better if you're working specifically for Warzone to do this exact same thing on Modern Warfare, because then you get the same game mechanics as far as attack sprint and sliding and things like that. Anyways, either one, this will work. We want to go to custom games. Now I already have some built, but I'll show you what to do here as you go through. Anyways, map doesn't matter. I like to pick something small so I'm not having to hunt for people. We're trying to work on aim. We're not working on finding people. Mode, team deathmatch is probably your best bet. Free for all is okay as well. Then there's like some stray bullets going around. Either one doesn't really matter. We go team deathmatch. Edit game rules. So this is some things we want to change. Win condition, you can set this to anything you want to. If you want the timer to end your game for you, that's fine. If you want to have like a 10-minute warm-up session, this is what we're about to do is perfect for a warm-up before you start your Warzone games. Or if you're just doing a practice, if you want to do this, throughout the day, whatever. Or you can set it to unlimited, and you can have it set by how many bots you want to kill. So 400 kills, 200 kills, whatever you want to do. We'll just set this to 10 minutes and we'll put this to unlimited. We're not going to play this whole thing, but you'll see what we're doing. So we get this set on player health. I think this goes for, I can't remember. Anyways, you want everybody's health set to 200. Friendly fire doesn't matter. Now, one thing you can do, if you are specifically trying to work on getting more headshots, you can put headshots only to enabled, and then the only way you're going to be killing anyone is if you hit your headshots. For us right now, I don't think that's really what we're working on in this video series. We're just working on aim in general. We can work on that later. We do want to favor headshots, but we don't want it set to where we're, at this point, this is probably above our level. So we're on headshots only, hit indicator enabled, that's all fine. Any of this matter? None of this matters. I'm trying to see. I don't think, nope, none of this matters either. Well, you can go turn that off. That'll help a little bit with speed. Can turn this down a little bit too. That won't matter either. Minimap, we want constant. We want that on and constant. We don't need our kill cam. Score streaks aren't really going to matter. You're not going to really run those anyways. So all of this looks good. So if you got it set like that, that should be good. Health and damage. Here we go. Health and damage. Yeah, we did all that. Custom classes is fine. Score streaks. I don't think any of that matters. Yeah, all this looks good. Restrictions, we don't need any restrictions. We don't care about that. We're gonna save this. Whatever. Save, bang. Bots and players, now you want to add some bots. 5 or 6 is good. There we go. And then just make sure that you move them all to the other team. Whoops. Like this. Bot settings. Regular is fine. Recruit, it doesn't really matter. We're not trying to really up our game sense and our playability right now. We're just working on shooting. So for the time being, regular is fine. You don't really have to set bot difficulty super high. I don't think lobby settings, none of this matters, I don't believe. Nope. So this all looks good. One other thing you will need to do before you jump in is something I always forgot to do early. You will need to set up classes. So whatever, if you got a gun you're wanting to work on your aim specifically with, or just something that you use fairly often, you will want to set that up. We'll just do this and something like what we would actually run. Now this is the one problem. What we would run in Warzone on the Cold War weapons doesn't feel the same as what it's going to play like on Cold War. So that hurts us a little bit there. But it's really okay. It's not going to be such a massive difference that you can't handle anything. It's just going to feel a little different. So is gunfighter not what I want? What am I looking for here? There we go, lawbreaker. And we'll put us a submachine gun on. What's something we can practice? We'll practice with this. Looks good. I can't remember if I run the Tiger team on mine or not. No, probably not, because I'm running the mag. There we go. Okay, so we got our class. The rest of it doesn't really matter too much. We will go in and hit play. And so now, as we're going through this, we are literally just trying to work on our aim. We've got our mini map just constantly on, so we know where all the enemies are. You want to work on your movement as far as if you got a bot here and you're shooting this one, you want to make sure that you're positioning yourself as good as you can, and just kind of work on as much as you can, getting good shots, locking on, and we'll kind of see as we go here what this looks like.
You're representing the company. Work clean, work fast. Tango.
Just try to hit your shots as much as you can. Work on trying to get those, when you lock on, that it locks on, and that you don't get this weird, like, where you aim and then have to move over. It's going to be like that for a while, but you can see I by no means have great aim, but just try to work on that. And as you do this, if you do this just once a day, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, once a day, every day, you'll be surprised by how fast your aim gets better. Again, just try to keep moving as you're going. Excuse me. Try not to get to where you just stand in front of someone and shoot and then turn and shoot. You don't want to go bang, 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 because you're never going to be doing that in Warzone either. So you want to keep yourself moving, shooting, strafing, sliding, and just try to, get out of situations where you're getting hit like that. Just pretend like it's a Warzone game. Pretend like these guys aren't bots, and just work on that. Now, as we've talked about here, we're working on our aim. As you start to feel comfortable, we want to start trying to get headshots as much as possible. The multipliers on a lot of the guns in Warzone are substantial with headshots. And so we want to try and focus on getting as many headshots as humanly possible. It's something I am really bad at.
Coming through.
But this is really all we want to do. You don't need to worry about your kill streaks. Don't worry about your equipment at the moment. Just worry about this. And just 10 minutes a day to start your day before you jump on your Warzone. I guarantee, if nothing else, it'll get your hands looser and warmed up, and you'll probably have a better starting 2 games than you normally would have. But it will definitely help with your accuracy. Now, what you can do, say that you were one of those people that needed to turn down their sensitivity to start. That's absolutely fine. So what we do now, once we've done this a little and we're starting to really kind of snap onto people, whatever the opposite of that was, what we will want to do is go in and bump our sensitivity up just by 1 until we're doing it again. That may take 1 turn, 1 little 10-minute session of this. It may take a week. And as you move up higher and higher, it's going to probably take more and more. The difference between going from 3 to 4 is not the same as the difference between going from 15 to 16. So don't rush yourself on that. I promise you, it will come, and you're better off sticking to where you're hitting more shots and being a little less mobile than the opposite. If you're sitting here and you're trying to aim and you're flinging all over the place here, you're going to have trouble killing anybody. It's much easier if you have to turn a little slower. Just try to be in positions where you've already done your turning and you don't have to worry about that sensitivity until you can get it bumped up. But as you move on, again, just start working for headshots is the big deal. Try to stay moving. If you're starting to feel really good about it, and if you're not trying to up your sensitivity anymore, then you can switch it to headshots only and really kind of challenge yourself. Another thing you can do, this is getting pretty high level. If you say I'm probably not moving up. Where's my sensitivity? Setting the controller. Yeah. Okay, so I play on 9s at the moment on Cold War. I'm probably not raising that any. So if I'm just wanting to work on headshots or aim, I know I'm not working on getting better on sensitivity or anything like that. I just want to really zoom in on focusing on my aim. What you can do is come down here, and I believe it's in here somewhere. There it is. Turn off your aim assist. Turn off your aim assist and do this exact same thing. And you will see how much harder it is. But once you start snapping onto people with no aim assist, then you will have no trouble snapping onto people with the aim assist. Or at least a whole lot less trouble anyways. Whose name was that? Anyways, but yeah, so you can do that once you get really comfortable. You see how sloppy that was, but don't rush yourself on that either. Again, this is not a way that you're ever going to play if you're with the controller. So until you are really happy with your aim, there's no need to really push yourself to this level yet. Get the aim solid, then do this part, and you'll be much better off. But that's really all there is to it. Let me get out here into a little bit. Let me actually just quit this. Oh, one more thing. When you finished your time, or if you had it set to a certain amount of kills, what you can do after the game is over is go and look at your badges or whatever that pop up and see how many headshots you got. Track that from day to day. See if you're getting more. And then you can kind of tell if you're even if you can't feel it, you'll be able to start get some like tactical you get some like actual numbers about if you're improving or not. Anyways, that's really all there is to it. There's some other small things. There's a lot of equipment based things you can buy to help with your aim, as far as like control freaks, or they have these new little deals that wrap around your actual stick of your controller to keep the movement smaller so you can run higher sensitivity. I'm not really covering any of those things. We're working on just stuff you can do yourself without having to buy anything. This right here is by far and away, I think, the best way to fix and improve your aim. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful. I'd love it if you guys would check out the channel and the rest of the videos and let me know what you think. If you have ideas for future videos, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Again, we stream on Twitch almost every night. I've got a TikTok. I've got a lot of stuff. You can find what you like if you want to. And hopefully we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.